Chief Meteorologist James Sahara and Storm Track 8 weather.
We are getting a new and incredible look at that tornado through western North Dakota on Memorial Day. We showed you some video yesterday. The tornado damaged an oil field camp, injuring at least 9 people. One of the oil workers at the camp recorded this video. He said he was so close that he could see the debris that was swirling around in the funnel. Crews from the National Weather Service will be out again today to survey the damage. Of course, they were in trailers. They didn't really have any shelter to go to.
Well, yeah, the last place you want to be is actually in a trailer. So look at that. I mean,
see, I always make fun of the movie Twister
Yes.
because I just thought it was a little unrealistic that you get that close to a tornado. And when you do, you run into a barn filled with propane and knives. But that is amazing. That's about as close as you're going to get.
Neat to see because the cloud was so dark and dusty at the bottom and so bright at the top.
Right.
View.
Exactly. But the bottom line is, it may be a breathtaking view for those guys, but they were in an extremely dangerous situation.
One
they
man
didn't
in critical
realize.
condition because of his injury.
Right, and then with all those trailers, I mean, really, that is the last place you want to be. I mean, you want to be far away from that as possible. So, yeah, incredible video, and find out more information about the damage itself.
That's why they're oil workers. They're stealing.
They're tough.
Men of the men.
Yes, indeed. Let's go take a look at outside. It all is quiet indeed out there.
Crazy men of the men.
Yeah, well, that's true. Let's go take a look, and we are noticing a little wet weather going on, not widespread coverage going on, but just, you can see right north and east of the Maquoketa area. It looks like right around Bellevue. Good morning, you guys. Yeah, a little shower going on there. Kind of will be moving its way off to the northeast. So if you are waking up to us in Joe Daviess County, good morning. You're going to be seeing maybe a few showers passing through your neck of the woods, like right around Stockton, Elizabeth, early this morning. Well, I got an area of low pressure down to our south, and this is certainly helping to draw up some of that Gulf moisture in areas across the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, and even as far north as around here, where we've been seeing a lot of these hit and miss showers and thunderstorms for the past couple of days, and looks like we'll be under the gun for one more day of that, as we do have a boundary situated just to our north. Behind this boundary, we're getting more of a northeast wind. South of that boundary, of course, we're getting that Gulf moisture. Combine that with a little upper air low that will be running along this boundary, and you have the makings of producing some more hit and miss showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. I'll show you when that will be arriving with our future track. This is noon today, and the swirling taking place just west of the river will help start igniting some of that activity out to the west of us. Looks like it'll be more noticeable as we get to about lunchtime and thereafter. That's when some of these showers and thunderstorms will be popping up. Now, keep in mind, for the past couple of days, we've been noticing how these showers and thunderstorms have been moving very slowly. And a lot of that has to do with the wind's loft. They're moving very light. So, like yesterday, we could be seeing a few good soakers that may produce a quick quarter, even a half inch of rain in a very short period of time. Now, after 5 o'clock, we begin to lose the daytime heating, and as you can see, the coverage becomes more isolated than anything else. Temperatures starting off, once again on the mild side. Numbers range from 63 degrees in Galesburg and Burlington to about 67 degrees we have in Kewanee. In immediate quad cities, we have a temperature of 65 degrees. Yesterday, we had a lot of numbers in the low to mid 80s. As in most of our hometowns, we may shade down those temperatures a little bit. Lower 80s I see south and east of the Quad Cities, from Geneseo to Monmouth, Galesburg, Burlington as well, 81 to 83 degrees. Further north as you go, as you get near that boundary and then past it, that's where you're going to be seeing more upper 70s for daytime highs. From Galena into Clinton, Savannah, even around Maquoketa as well. In the immediate Quad Cities, I'm looking at a daytime high right around 80 degrees, so just a few degrees cooler compared to what we had around here yesterday. And once again, it's all about that boundary that will eventually produce more of a northeast wind around here by this afternoon. Now, as we make our way overnight, once again looking at our future track, we'll stop the clock at around midnight. Pretty quiet skies out there will be anticipated around the area, as the boundary will be slowly sagging its way southward as we head overnight. That's some good news for us, at least as far as any outdoor plans we may have encountered going into tomorrow, because weather should be nice and quiet. It does look rather ominous here, but I think we're going to be dealing with partly cloudy skies. Any shower chances, I think, will be just south of our viewing area as we head into Thursday afternoon. and it gets even drier still. In fact, the humidity will be a lot lower as we'll be encountering more of these northeasterly winds. So not only do we keep weather nice and dry around here, but it's going to be feeling very comfortable as well. Friday morning going into Friday afternoon, you can see most of the showers and thunderstorm activity will be well off to our south and west. We will remain high and dry, and that's a trend that we see as we start off the weekend. May not be the case, though, as we end the weekend. Looks like we'll return more of that humidity and more of that shower and thunderstorm chance as well. So hit and miss showers and thunderstorms later in the day. 80 I see for the daytime high. Then it'll really bring in those northeast winds, though fairly light, but it will stabilize the air, allow the temperatures overnight to be a little bit cooler too, with the low dipping down to about 57 degrees. 80 again for a high on Thursday, and then we'll start seeing more of that warmth, though humidity should be low as we head into Friday and Saturday. It really won't be until Sunday and thereafter when we not only bring back more of that humidity, but we'll be interacting with the boundary as well. So that's going to help set off some showers and thunderstorms. It's going to be some real typical like summer weather that we see. In fact, by early next week, we could be talking about numbers maybe even around 90 degrees around the area. So that's going to be a long stretch that we see as we head into next week.
So even if we don't see the showers, we're going to feel the mugginess.
You better believe it, yes.
We're not happy about it. I just wanted to point that out. Turning to business, the markets reopened yesterday following the three-day holiday weekend, and one index hit another record.
And Google is jumping into the transportation business. Those are some of the headlines topping business news this morning. Stocks surged on Tuesday, and the S&P 500 hit another all-time high, gaining 11 points to end the day at 1911. The broad-based index has closed above 1900 for the first time on Friday. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones gained 69 points to close at 16,675. And the Nasdaq also saw a surge of 51 points to finish the day at 4237. One stock doing well, shares of Apple closed the day at $625. That's up more than $11 from its previous close. Apple's 52-week high comes less than a week before the shares are set to undergo a 7-to-1 split next Monday. A new survey finds employees are getting hit with higher health insurance premiums and co-payments. More than half of the companies increased their employees' share of health care premiums or co-payments in 2013. And nearly 60% plan to do the same in 2014. Many workers are worried about covering medical costs, with many saying they would have to borrow from their 401ks or use credit cards, while nearly two-thirds say they wouldn't be able to handle large costs associated with a serious injury or illness. Google is building a fleet of electric-powered self-driving cars that it will be testing by the end of the year. The cars are part of Google's efforts to re-engineer transportation. The Google cars do not have a steering wheel, brakes, or a gas pedal, but are equipped with sensors and software designed to help them steer clear of accidents. They won't travel any faster than 25 miles per hour. And the Honda Accord is the biggest target for car thieves. That's according to car tracking device maker LoJack. It is the 5th straight year that the Accord has topped the most stolen list. The Honda Civic and Toyota Camry finished second and third. The Toyota Corolla and the Chevy Silverado round out the top 5.
Still ahead of Good Morning Quad Cities, a battle over lunches, how the First Lady is defending her Healthy Kids campaign, and who wants to change it. It's just ahead on Good Morning Quad Cities.